Hi, you came to visit. That's so sweet. How am I feeling? Well, it depends on when the meds are in my system or not. If the meds are in my system, I'm off in dreamland. Fantastic. When they're out, I feel like the Hulk came behind me and just like sucker punched me. Real good. I'm gonna get him back. Mm. You can't even see it? Yeah. Yeah, if I wear my hair down, like it's pretty good. You can't see it. It's right there though. That's where you had to do his cutting. So the problem is that I usually wear my hair up, and that's going to be an issue. But I got like really pretty headscarves to not wear like that. But I will learn how to wear them. I think it'll be fun. It'll be pretty. What was the surgery for? Well, I don't remember the actual name. Okay, even if I could remember it, I can't pronounce it either way. But it was like a ear brain surgery. I I had like just this one way hole from my inner ear all the way into my brain, and that's actually how I got meningitis a couple months ago. If you remember that. Yeah. So they had to go in and they had to repair that. They had to like they took like a 2 inch by 2 inch piece of my skull out, and they went and lifted my brain because like my brain was actually like sitting, like the hole was on top and my brain was sitting like in the hole a little bit, kind of dipping down in my ear parts. um so they had to go and like lift up my brain, and they put like a piece of cadaver skin, so I have some dead person's skin up in my head. So they went and put that, and then they put a bit of my skull, and they put another piece of skin, and now my brain's sitting on top of it, so it's supposed to stop any fluids from leaking, because I had some CSF fluid, which is like spinal brain fluid, leaking into my ear. That's not supposed to happen. So, during meningitis, I actually got a tube in my ear too. So I had zero protection from outside of my ear all the way into my brain. So there's that. So they fixed that, and then they also removed my tube yesterday, which is a whole story. I took an involuntary nap. But yeah, anyway. How long will it take to get over it? Well, I had an idea of what recovery would look like. Actually, everyone that went with me had an idea of what recovery would look like. The doctors were like, yeah, it's a super easy recovery, super easy. Um, and they said it was so easy. We all thought, we were like, okay, so like I'm gonna have it on a Friday, and I'll be back to like doing stuff on like the following week, I guess. I don't know. And they like I don't know. I've been around people that have had surgeries. I was like, this just doesn't seem right. But they're all like, yeah, it's super easy. I was like, okay, I guess. Then whenever I woke up from surgery, that's when they told me that I can't lift anything over 10 pounds for a month. For a month? 10 pounds. 10 pounds is nothing. I was like, oh. Like, so I can't exercise then? Like, no. I was like, oh, okay. I was like, so my kids, like, I can't, I have an 8-month-old that crawls all around, and like, I have to pick him up he lives on my hip. I was like, wait, so I can't pick him up now? No. I was like, how am I gonna do this? So at that point, it kind of started. I was like, oh my gosh, this is more than I thought. And it's been a lot more painful than I thought it was going to be, which makes sense because they took out a piece of my skull. I mean, it makes sense. It's just the expectations were not set. So recovery looks like taking it day by day, because I'm not really sure. I need to get back to taking care of the kids, because that's me. That's on me. But I don't know how I'm going to do that when I can't lift them. Yeah, also there's no other exercise. I was like, what about like, because I do 3 exercises a day. I do calisthenics, I do walking, I do stretching. So I was like, well, what about like the walking and stretching? I still can't do those for another like 2 to 3 weeks. They want to see me back before I can actually be cleared to do them again. To be honest, it hasn't been a problem because I've hardly been able to get out of bed. Honestly, this is some of the most I've talked since, and my head is killing me. It's absolutely killing me right now. Because of how much I'm talking, so I need to shut up, but oh. I really appreciate you stopping in, saying hi, and visiting with me. It really means a lot to me. So please tell me, how are you? How are you doing? What's going on in your life? Thanks.